Today, we will find out which of these heroes can reach a 6-stack of War Axe. Let's not delay any longer. Let's start now. Next, let's try Hilda's first skill called Combat Ritual. We got for stacks using Combat Ritual. Let's try her second skill called Art of Hunting. We got 6 stacks using Art of Hunting. And lastly, her ultimate skill called Power of Wildness. We got for stacks using Power of Wildness. Next, let's try Julian's first skill called Scythe. We got for stacks using Scythe. Let's try his second skill called Sword. We got for stacks using Sword. Let's try his third skill called Chain. We got for stacks using Chain. Let's try his alternative first skill called Enhanced Scythe. We got 6 stacks using Enhanced Scythe. Let's try his alternative second skill called Enhanced Sword. We got 5 stacks using Enhanced Sword. And lastly, his alternative third skill called Enhanced Chain. We got 5 stacks using Enhanced Chain. Next, let's try Yuzong's first skill called Dragon Tail. We got for stacks using Dragon Tail. Let's try his second skill called Soul Grip. We got for stacks using Soul Grip. Let's try his third skill called Furious Dive. We got 6 stacks using Furious Dive. Let's try his ultimate skill called Black Dragon Form. We got 6 stacks using Black Dragon Form. Let's try his enhanced first skill called Dragon Tail. We got for stacks using Enhanced Dragon Tail. Let's try his enhanced second skill called Soul Grip. We got for stacks using Enhanced Soul Grip. Let's try his enhanced third skill called Furious Dive. We got 6 stacks using Enhanced Furious Dive. Next, let's try Sylvana's first skill called Comedic Lance. We got 6 stacks using Comedic Lance. Let's try her second skill called Spiral Strangling. We got 6 stacks using Spiral Strangling. And lastly, her ultimate skill called Imperial Justice. We got for stacks using Imperial Justice. Next, let's try Mash's first skill called Wild Power. We got 6 stacks using Wild Power. Let's try her second skill called Howl Shock. We got for stacks using Howl Shock. Let's try her ultimate skill called Thunderclap. We got for stacks using Thunderclap. And lastly, her fourth skill called Life Recovery. Unfortunately, we had 0 stock. Next, let's try Fredrin's first skill called Piercing Strike. We got for stacks using piercing strike. Let's try a second skill called Brave Assault. We got for stacks using Brave Assault. Let's try his third skill called Energy Eruption. We got for stacks using Energy Eruption. And lastly, his ultimate skill called Appraiser's Wrath. We got for stacks using Appraiser's Wrath. Next, let's try Benedetta's first skill called Phantom Slash. We got 5 stacks using Phantom Slash. Let's try her second skill called An Eye for an Eye. We got for stacks using An Eye for an Eye. And lastly, his ultimate skill called Final Blow. We got 6 stacks using Final Blow. Next, let's try Yin's first skill called Charge Punch. We got 5 stacks using Charge Punch. Let's try his second skill called Instant Blast. We got 5 stacks using Instant Blast. Let's try his ultimate skill called My Turn. Unfortunately, we had 0 stock. Let's try his enhanced first skill called Frenzy Strike. We got 6 stacks using Frenzy Strike. Let's try his enhanced second skill called Instant Blast. We got 5 stacks using Instant Blast. Next, let's try Fovia's first skill called Malefic Terror. We got 5 stacks using Malefic Terror. Let's try his second skill called Astaro's Eye. We got 5 stacks using Astaro's Eye. And lastly, his ultimate skill called Demonic Force. We got for stacks using Demonic Force. Next, let's try Direth's first skill called Burst Strike. We got 5 stacks using Burst Strike. Let's try his enhanced first skill called Burst Strike. We got 5 stacks using Burst Strike. Let's try his second skill called Spectre Step. We got 6 stacks using Spectre Step. Let's try his enhanced second skill called Spectre Step. We got 6 stacks using Spectre Step. And lastly, his ultimate skill called Abysm Strike. We got for stacks using Abysm Strike. I have a chart here, and we will list them based on the stacks they have gathered. Let's start with the heroes who reached 6 stacks. We had Hilda, Julian, Yusong, Sylvana, Masha, Benedetta, Yin, Direth. These heroes reached 6 stacks. And here is the hero who only reached 5 stacks, Phovius. And the lowest of all, Fredrin. I have a question for you guys. Whose hero got the 4 stacks? Comment down below.